Let me ask you something. If I gave you $1 million right now, would you be happy? Of course, right? I mean, who wouldn't? But what if I told you that people who win the lottery are no happier 1 year later than they were before? Crazy, right? Welcome to the strange, beautiful, and sometimes backwards world of the psychology of happiness. Today, we're diving deep into what truly makes us happy. Not just for a moment, but in a way that lasts. And along the way, I'm going to share some stories, science, and maybe even shift how you see your own life. Let's get into it. Section 1. The big myth. What we think makes us happy. We grow up believing certain things will make us happy. A good job, a nice house, a car that turns heads, the perfect relationship, that one trip to Bali with the aesthetic beach photos. And don't get me wrong, those things can bring joy. But here's the truth. They don't sustain happiness. There's a concept in psychology called hedonic adaptation. It means no matter what amazing thing happens to you, eventually you get used to it. Let me give you an example. There's this study where 2 groups were followed over time. One group had just won the lottery. The other had suffered life-altering injuries. You'd expect the lottery winners to be way happier, right? Well, after 1 year, their happiness levels were almost the same, because the high wears off, and we go back to our happiness baseline. That's hedonic adaptation, and it affects all of us. Section 2. The secret ingredient. Relationships. So, if it's not money, or success, or Instagram likes, what is it? According to the Harvard Study of Adult Development, one of the longest studies ever done on human happiness, the answer was simple. Good relationships keep us happier and healthier. Period. Let me tell you about 2 men from that study. One was a Harvard graduate, wealthy, powerful. The other was a poor man from the inner city, struggled his whole life. Decades later, who was happier? Not the rich guy. He was lonely, bitter. But the second man, despite his challenges, he had strong connections with his wife, his kids, his community, and he was deeply content. Here's what that study taught us. It's not about how many people you know. It's about how deeply you're connected. Quality over quantity every time. Section 3. The science of happy brains. Okay, let's talk brain science for a second. When we feel happy, our brain is basically throwing a party. Dopamine, reward and motivation. Oxytocin, love and bonding. Serotonin, mood and self-worth. Endorphins, pleasure and pain relief. But here's the cool part. You don't need big life events to trigger these. You can spark them with simple, daily actions. A hug, a good laugh, a workout, helping someone even just, petting a dog. Ever notice how good it feels to help someone, even when there's nothing in it for you? That's altruism. And it lights up the brain like a Christmas tree. The truth is, happiness isn't just a feeling. It's a biological state, and we can actually train our brains to feel it more often. Section 4. Mindfulness and gratitude. 2 powerful tools. Here's a big one. Gratitude. It's not just saying thanks. It's an intentional focus on what's already good in your life. There's this amazing study where participants wrote down 3 things they were grateful for, every day for a week. Just a week. And the result? Increased happiness, less anxiety, even better sleep. Here's something I do that's helped me a lot. Before bed, I write down 1 thing that made me smile, 1 person I appreciate, 1 thing I'm looking forward to. It's simple, but powerful. And then there's mindfulness, just being present. We spend so much time in our heads, right? Worrying about the future, regretting the past. But happiness often lives in the now, in the little things, the sun on your face, the sound of your favorite song, the first sip of coffee in the morning. Mindfulness helps us slow down enough to feel it. Section 5. The power of purpose. Another key ingredient in lasting happiness is purpose. That feeling that your life means something, that you're contributing, that you matter. And here's the thing. Purpose doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't need to change the world. You just need to feel like what you're doing matters, even if it's to one person. A teacher who inspires a student, a father who shows up for his kids, an artist who creates something honest. Purpose isn't about ego, it's about meaning. And studies show people who feel a sense of purpose are happier, healthier, and even live longer. So, what truly makes us happy? Not money, not fame, not even success. It's love. It's connection. It's presence. It's purpose. It's choosing every day to slow down and actually live. You deserve that kind of happiness. And it's not somewhere far away. It's already within you, waiting to be noticed. If this video moved you, like it, share it, and comment below. What's one thing that truly makes you happy? I'd love to hear your answer. And if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep growing together.